All right, here's a lesson on Sunshine of Your Love by Cream. Okay, this was the Eric Clapton guitar part. So this is going to go. Okay, so that's one of the main riffs of the song right there. So we got third string, we're going to go 7, 7, 5, 7. So go ahead and have your 5 ready there. So you can just kind of go back quickly between the two. So that's our first notes. Then we come to the big string. 7, 6, 5, open, 3, open. So you do that a bunch of times. It's probably about 6 times or something. They do it a bunch of times and then they sing over it and then they move on to the next part. So let's try that part a couple times. Nice and slow. I'll do it once and then we'll kind of count you in. Let's count that in. 3, 4. Keep going. Okay, then we're going to jump up to a higher string down here. The second string, we're going to go 8, 8, 6, 8. And then we're going to come here to the G string, 7, 6, and 5. Then we're going to come back to that little 8 on the second string and go. So that was 8 on the second string to 6 on the first string and back. So that whole part was, like I said, second string, 8, 8, 8, 6, 8. 7, 6, 5 down there, and then we'll do that again. So that one's a little trickier. So I'll do that once real slow. And then let's try to do it. And let's try to do it twice in a row. 2, 3, 4. Again. And then we'd be back to the original one, G string, 7th fret. So then we're going to have some chords come in. We have A, we have bum, ba, bum, ch, ch. So you kind of wait on the 3 and the 4. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to have C to G, once each. And then back to the A. Bum, ba, bum. Wait, wait. 3, 4. Then at the end of this, we're going to have the A over and over again. Bum, ba, 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 bum. So what that is that's like 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, a 8. You could do it as 2 4s or just think of it's 8 total, you know. So I'm going to do the whole thing kind of up to speed and then we'll break down the parts one more time after that. 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. Then you go right back to that and start it all over again. Okay, so let's look at the first riff again. 7, 7, 5, 7. And then bigger string, 7, 6, 5, 0, 3, 0. And one thing to think about when you're playing these riffs, think about having your other fingers sometimes on the other string so you don't get any accidental noise. I use one of these fingers or both of these fingers down here on occasion just to touch the other strings when I'm doing riffs like that so that there's no noise accidentally coming off of those strings. And this hand can like, say if this hand is sort of touching these bottom ones and I'm playing on this string, but this finger is kind of keeping these from making any noise. It's not like up and accidentally getting noise out of them. It's like touching them, draped across them. Then the thumb can kind of help you if you're using your first finger to pick with. The thumb can be playing on that big string if you're not using it to keep it from making any noise too. So then you got all the noise covered and you're just hearing the riff. So one more time on this first riff. 7 7 5 7 7 6 5 0 3 0. Let's try that. 2 3 4. Let's do it 4 times. And then we'll stop for a second and let's get set up for that new one. That's gonna be that 8-8-6-8 on the second string. I'm gonna play it for you once. So let's count that in and do it twice in a row. 3 4. And again. We're gonna go back to our original riff 2 times. 3 4. And then we do our chords. Remember, it was A and then C to G, and it was bum, ba bump, wait, wait. You wait on that 3 and 4. So here goes that A, 2 3 4, 3 4, 3 4, 3 4. And then we do all that stuff on the A. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, so Sunshine of Your Love by Cream. I got one more little riff for you to round this one out. You guys know that Le Freak? So that's mostly the whole song, so I figured I'd just throw that in here at the end of another lesson. So that's kind of these bottom 2 fives. And that's like you're hitting the first one staccato, so you're stopping the chord right away. And then you're hitting like a just a muted scratch of the strings. And that's another down, that chick. But then there's a up that is also that chord, quick and staccato. So that's your first little thing. Bump to bump. And then you can have this hammer on 5 to 7 on the big one. So it kind of uses those 2 middle strings in the 5s after this hammer on. Da-dum, da-da-dum, da-dum. And that's that 7 on the big one. So you got. And then all you got left is. And that's the 7s with the ring finger on the 2 middle strings, 3rd and 2nd. Does a little riff back to those 5s on the same 2 strings. So that one's bump to bump, bump, bump. Let's slow that down. 2 3 4. Up to speed. All right, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you soon.